I'm going in, everybody. My name Keith, aka Keith. This late night with Keith, man. I told you I was gonna be back and I'll be better, and I didn't really have some free time since I've been back and shit. I ain't gonna cap. Trap paddles was beating the fuck out of me when we hit weight room and shit, bro. Yeah, I can't even do squats. I ain't even cap to y'all. Me being a track athlete, I can't even do squats and I be hurting my butt. And I ain't gonna cap no homo to that shit. It's just like that shit be killing me when I'm on there. But most of the time we've been on the track though, that shit been fun. And I know I'm right to the business already, y'all. So like it been good to go ahead, get straight to the point with this shit. Cause at the end of the day, I miss y'all, bro. I miss really just noticing everybody who really take the time and listen to my shit. And it's really making me feel happy when I'm doing this shit. And I take some feedback from everybody around me all the time when it comes to me doing this saying get the fuck away from the mic. I understand. I totally do. So I make sure I'm not gonna really be close to the fucking mic and try to fuck with niggas' ears. So let's get right to the business. So legally, somebody said this and said the a lot of people said they think or receive from backlash after saying Future is better than Tupac. Well, somebody rapper named Little Gershon. I don't know, but my opinion being, well, shit. Let me not try to get a backlash either. Me, I'm really not a huge fan of Tupac. I'm not really not like I try to get to his music, really ain't really into me like that. But and I say Tupac, I mean Future is just you're just a different nigga. Like different breathe and everything. Looking at a Tupac person, he was a poet acting and doing all this stuff and can't even get mad with some of the songs he was making. It was like banger a little bit. But Future just don't fucking miss. He's a different breed. Like me being and saying like, oh yeah, he must like a meat munch, but not to sound like a little meat munch nigga there, but Future, Future is there all day. Like, come on, man. She's not a lesbian, turning to a lesbian? Pusha P? Yeah, holla. I ain't gonna care. Let's go ahead and go to the like Pusha P, man. Man, if you ain't P, I don't want to hear it, P. Like that's a trend. And I saw somebody talk about that talk about that when on they said this is a post. I remember about exactly. They said man now was said they started a trend, and then since Gunner started a trend, every guy wanted to say it like that. But I ain't felt offended, but I was thinking like, dang, when City Girls made y'all kept saying period or anything else or whatever Michael or Megan Thee Stallion said, y'all kept saying it like a million times, but I never really understood that shit. But well, Ghana said something we got, and then we ain't saying period and that shit. We just saying push a P. That's that's so simple. Like who wants not who you ain't P? Matter of fact, you ain't P, don't even follow me. Simple. That's how I feel right now. It's no even cap. Like, I'm not even a Gunna fan. On some real shit. I ain't even trying to sound like no hater. Anybody in my friends, my bros, I call, they know I'm not a fan. I'm just a fan when he on a song with somebody, not by himself, because I feel like he's lazy. He's like them type of artist. But when I listen to the album, I like the song Whole Lot of Case and P Power by Drake. Yeah, shit, them two of them songs, best on the song. I ain't gonna care. It's some songs still kind of grow on me a little bit. I probably gotta go back and go listen to it. But it's some songs that's probably grown on me. But for now, kind of like it's a dub album. I'm not even gonna hate. Not even gonna appreciate. I always give credit when the credit's due. Anybody that listens to my podcast, I'm always gonna give credit when the credit's fucking due. I'm not gonna sound like no hating ass nigga till I die. Like, come on, man. I ain't gonna sound like no damn hater and shit, man. You know, keep it P. And you know, title of the fucking episode called Keep It P. Keep it P all day, my nigga. So that's what we all grew. So I want to know your opinion about this one. I was literally just looking at this like a few hours ago, literally just looking at this 3 hours ago. I passed Pastor Mike Tood. I was training after social media after wiping his spit on a man face during something. I can't really pronounce that word. But to me, when I seen the video like a few hours ago before I really started this podcast, I was really felt so disrespectful. My baby said she would question her religion on her face. I said, fuck that. I'm beating a nigga ass. He's dead. No nigga wiping his spit on my face and thinking, yeah, that's something. I'm beating the fuck out of you regardless. Like, that's so out of pocket of you. Why would you do that, my boy? That was out of pocket. Like, who told you to think that was so cool to just do that? I'm bink, you know, this nigga face all day. Like, I'm just bink, nigga, quick as hell. It's no point in period. This is I have a lot of questions when it comes to I used to love going to church at a young age. But when I got older, I started really going there a lot because it's just a lot of questions I have and I'm never going to get answered because I feel like they're never going to take the time and say, yeah, we got you. We're going to answer your questions. And they never did as a young man. And I always felt like that was a slap in my face. It's like, damn, why did you, like, why my question is never going to get answered as me being a young man in this world who always want to know what is this? What is that? Like, I still want to know what is this in this world we live in. I'm not trying to question God, but I just want to know if is a God. Yeah, I believe it is a God. I read the Bible and I got my Bible down there right now. But I just, some of those questions, I don't question God. I question that Bible because that Bible don't make sense to me. So that's why me being a religious person, and even though all people is not good and I can't believe in everything I hear from when we go to church, it just, I'm not gonna just go to my grandma and ask her these questions because I know she's not gonna answer me, or she take me to the pastor, and I know the pastor's not gonna give me the answers I want to hear direct. He's gonna say something. It's gonna make me say, "Man, you saying the song? You sound like the same dude who said so be the same thing already." Y'all not being direct, and then I feel like when you quit, well, I feel like when they tell you thinking too much, you're going crazy and shit. But I feel like my age group we need answers to make us feel like we believe. For now, we feel like we're not gonna we're gonna look at the point like we're not really doing this. I'll be honest with anybody who listens to this. I pray every night with my baby. We pray every night, say what we think for her and stuff and everything. But soon she asked me this one question. I know she probably did look at me weird or funny, but she still accepted the fact I didn't want to do that. She wanted to let's read some Bible verses. And I said, no, I'm not doing that. The only reason why I don't do that because I still have questions and never going to get answered. How did he do this? How did he do that? How and everything and all this stuff? Because that Bible is just not easy to believe to me in my face. Just one way period. I just feel like the way we live in it don't make sense when it comes to certain things. And I'm not gonna believe a book who says and this and everything. And I'm the type of person I like to see proof. Like why I don't see proof in this world. And that's why I don't really come to family members about certain things and everything. If you're hearing this family members, you could hit me up and we could have a deep talk about this. But for now, I don't like having these type of deep talks with anybody because like they'll understand what I'm coming from. But it just like I believe in God, but it just some things is just not easy to believe when it comes to this generation that I always thought it's not real to me. Like I was like, no, I ain't saying I'm an atheist or nothing, but it's just I don't believe in the Bible. That's my opinion by anybody who really asking what was my religion and all that stuff. I no disrespect to anybody. Like also real shit. I'm not disrespecting nobody for real. Like I'm dead as I'm just saying this because like me being a person, I just really have a lot of questions. Since we have a question, anybody I think it just been released cut like 1 or 2 hours. I really had to get information. So Ellen Chopper been going out bad lately. Yes, first one before we get to the big one. First one he got crushed up by Chris Brown. Chris Brown should be in the league right now. Drop the sing, man. Fuck the singer, man. Come on, hooper. He's a hooper born with the hoopiness. Nigga been crossing niggas since day one, A1 sauce, man. If you ain't no A1 sauce, man, you ain't A1 push a P. You ain't none of that shit. You ain't hooping for real. Nigga crossed them up, hit the back, and that nigga dropped down like D. I watched that shit like 5 times, bro. That shit was crazy. He tweeted us saying he wanted 1v1 again at his crib, but go ahead, take your L, man. Take your L and keep moving. So when he was in the airport, he was walking through, a fan kept approaching him, and they say he was an NBA Boys fan. I watched the video. I think he snuck him and shit. And I think the other part too, the dude was saying something. I don't want to be disrespectful. I ain't gonna play. I probably might not play it. No. If you probably watch it, probably go on go on YouTube, go on Twitter. My bad. Go on Twitter. It will tell you everything because Twitter really will show everything. Instagram probably won't really show everything what's going on, but Twitter will show you everything really what happened. So I think it's like 2 part 2s. I'll hopefully go with statement, but I don't know if he got his ass beat. If he did, you lose some. But if you win some, I don't know. But shit, these NBA Youngboy fans ain't nothing to play with. But really, NBA Youngboy, this is line he said, rolling the old block. Man, now I got two homies of mine. Two. When I say two, one is a big NBA boy fan, and I ain't gonna say his name, but because he been going out bad at the beginning of the year, end of the year. No, but end of the year when he was going out bad, and the beginning of the year he was still going out bad. Yeah, if you listen to this, you was going out bad, nigga. But and this is on dude. He's not from Chicago, but he's a huge fan of Dirk, King Von, all that stuff. So when he visits, like that man Rafa, he ride for something, he's not from, but he respected on some real shit. And I love that shit when somebody do stuff like that. So he set the line. I ain't gonna talk. We talked about it all together. It was just like, yo, he was messed up for that. I was like kind of surprised to him saying that, even though it's like some beef, but I be watching his YouTube. They talk about certain beef, who had beef with who. I don't be knowing these rappers really be having beef with because of Sneak this, and like it's kind of crazy when I see that stuff. Like I'm like, oh, y'all niggas had beef. Sheesh, they're crazy. Well, y'all niggas be rolling up too many packs. Back up, but somebody said, yo, the fact he's saying this and he's on house arrest, so you being throwing slick shots. But somebody said, no, that's probably professionally stuff. He just trying to doing this to get fan. And then somebody was in the thing saying who had more money, Emmy Young Boy or Lil Durk. We were just saying who had. I think I was taking Lil Durk's side for a second, even though I'm not a fan of Durk. And I was just trying to make him understand. But somebody said this today. No, it was yesterday. This nigga said this shit. Excuse my language, my nigga will be, yeah. So he said he showed the net worth on but had more than that worth. But I realized I was gonna tell him, I said network really don't like how network really be watching your pocket. Like, cause somebody said no, NFL players said just how much money he got in his bank account, but the network said something different. So like I might have to get educated real quick and go look that shit up, how a network really works when it comes to celebrities. But like, yo, I'm like, yo, I don't know, cause like, yeah, you might be worth for that, but I don't think you got that on some real shit. Like you really don't got that on your bank account. I really think that on some real shit. Cause that's what I'm thinking, like, but I think Dirk said some old line today and everything. I think it was from a song from him, King Von, but I can't remember why, but it was really kind of catchy. But hopefully these beefs go down, down, because like we don't need no more dead bodies from here, man. Cause shit, it's already crazy enough, man. We lost some good legends around here, left and right. Netflix, we got the problem. Even though I ain't paying for the shit, but we got a problem. Why do y'all niggas increase your pricing? You already got enough money to cancel. Matter of fact, this is some real shit. I need to say this, and I'm gonna say this from the heart. Why the hell y'all niggas creasing it and y'all cancel the best show on there? And y'all did one season. And if you know the show I'm talking about, Crazy Army, that was the best show. Talking about the most realest shit anybody go through in high school. The most realest shit I seen. And y'all cancel it. And I still want to know why nobody picked that shit up. HBO Max. Pick that shit up. Sorry for anybody killed anybody's ears, but pick that up. I'm telling you, just let it continue. Don't even change. No, don't even just re-release it and then get your money back and then go ahead and make another part 2. Because dumb folks on there make the most show better as hell. Like I'm telling you, I fell in love with that show. And when I first seen it, I put too many people on it. Probably beef with like 2 people, or no, one person about it. It was a friend of mine. She like I made a joke about it and I realized I didn't know she really felt that way. And I really felt bad about that shit. Cause like I understand where she was coming from and everything. But it's like I would love to see that show again because it just really understands how people really like go through in real life. And that really shows it. Like I love it for you. Like I love it. That's my show. Like I could talk about that all day on this show too. But if all your shows really what other side of people go through in high school. Like I seen some of that stuff in my high school days, but when I was like the stuff I seen in high school, it's the probably a little bit, some of them episode 1, a little bit. I say I could compare the Black episode of season 1 when the dude was going dating that type of girl and then he was losing his focus. I don't know about that one scene, you know. Yeah. If you know, you know. Yeah. If you know, you know. But that one scene, but I don't know about that. But every other thing else, I could relate to him because he was probably losing his confidence as a young man and all that stuff. And that's what really Black men go through. And as a really anybody athlete go through all that stuff. So dating that type of girl and you are in college and every stuff. But the one thing I should really, hey yo, the one thing y'all should have did is for you keep his background story kept going. Cause during that episode 1, spoiler alert, on season 2, instead of him coming back trying to comfort the girl, he should pull up with a baddie. You nigga, you in college. It's baddies better than the high school girls. Even though that girl is bad. But it's just like, I'll pull up with a baddie, my boy. Show her like, yo, I'm with somebody else. I just came to see my bros. Nigga, P. That's P right up. That's P right up. That's what that should have did. But more, I ain't seen no sneak peek for season 3 and all that stuff. I just like I was back to the main story. Like, no, my bad. I'm keep hippity hopping like ABC shit. I love it for you. It just shows a different sides of how life would be going. So to the Netflix deal, I wish y'all just decrease the shit. Cause the nigga need his pockets. Even though I ain't paying for shit. Man, if I could tell y'all what I'm about to be paying if we get this shit next week. So before I came back during Thanksgiving break, I got during Thanksgiving break, I got a free check. Like I did this little thing called $1,000, put your name in because you got the vaccinated shit. Boom, got my shit. I like big, I $1,000 flexing. All right, then that's fast for a little bit. Got another $1,000. I'm like, free money, right? Free money. All right. We sharing free money. So you got the free money. You ain't tripping about it. You just cooling. You having a good time. And then you come back to school. You get an email saying, "Oh, we try to refund the check and all that stuff, but you gotta pay it back. Pay it back. But you gave it to me for free. Let's keep that word right though. For free, my buddy. Remember that line. Free. So after we got done with that situation, so I like, all right, bet. Let me call the lady right on the spot. I'm walking to class. I said, "Hey, how you doing, man? What going on?" She said, "I'm so sorry. We tried to put it up and everything, and we just couldn't do it. So like, it's gone now." I'm like, comprende with me real quick, man. What are we talking about? She like, you got the we made a mistake and gave you the money again. Supposed to be getting somebody else and all that stuff. I'm like, okay, cool. She said, but you gotta pay it back. I'm like, wait, this is something y'all did. Why do I gotta pay it back for? She said, I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. She said, she not put your name in twice. I said, I did it, man. I know the rules. I like the head time out. I'm looking at this lady like, you really got me fucked up thinking I really put this shit in there twice. Like, come on now. Nigga, what? All right. So I'm emailing these people, going back and forth, trying to get to the head people. I'm in class, talking about some other stuff. And then I had to like get out, step out of class to talk to these folks, really trying to understand. One dude was laughing. Yeah, one dude from I already said the school. You already know what school it is. One dude from the office talking about, hey, yo. And he said, "Bro, I understand." And I just told him, I said, yo, I guess that's all been. My mom already knew she mad. I said, the school I go to is very good. You can learn a lot. You can do a lot of things. But the financial part will make you don't want to come. So I say to anybody who's listening right now, if you're going to come to school, make sure you really have your financial straight because that would mess that up and you will really think about transferring quick. That's the only thing I can say about the school. It's bad. Everything else you will live and learn. You'll learn as you go. And I think that's the same thing as any HBO school. You'll live and you'll learn better. But that's the second part. I will tell you this. The financial part, you really need to make sure you be straight as you. Any person who's listening, as a person, make sure you be straight because that will really fuck you up and you'll be out here be like, yo, what the fuck? And you'll be pissed as fuck for a whole 4 years, my boy. Yeah. And that shit make you don't want to go to school no more. But the lady said, look, somebody always told me, look at us alone. And the lady told me she tried to do like she compared it to it with the Trump thing. And I said, well, you got to pay it back. So I said, when I get my money straight, I'm gonna have some money left, but I'm gonna just have to pay back this dumbass $1,000 I have to pay back. And I ain't stressing about it, but it just made me look at it. I'd rather just go ahead and pay it off now. So, cause I don't have to worry about it no more. Cause if I have to worry about it again later on, I'm gonna be pissed. So don't worry about that shit. But I'm gonna just have to worry about it later. So hopefully, I'm really ain't got nothing to worry about no more. So I'll be good. I'll be straight about it. I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping about it. I'm still this mad about that shit, but that's cool. Young Thug got a situation with the racist plane. But the main story we've been calling that nigga Alex St. Pete. It's really been funny as hell seeing the memes and everything. If you Alex, you ain't Pete, yep, you for not trying to fly Young Thug. That was a racist moment. Him, they said he ain't do nothing. The thing about it, him, Young Gunner and other stuff just said they ain't doing nothing. Everybody, Drake, Future saying, like, hey, yo, I got you, just hit my phone and then stuff. But it was just more disrespectful about it because he just finding out the dude being racist because they was asking about showing something. The dude showed him like 5 things and he still talking about he want to fly. So the dude was being racist as hell. So like that's what I thought. So like Alex, you ain't P for life. I ain't man. I was gonna say something disrespectful. I don't want nobody to listen to think I'm like I'm too cold-hearted. I am, but I ain't too cold-hearted now. All right. I watched Power this morning. Well, I kind of did, but I got distracted. I could say I just finished it. Well, we can talk about the next episode when we talk more TV shows going on for anything else. But I think that's enough and everything. So like shit. If you made it this far, thank you so much for everything. And I thank you for all the blessing and everything, all the stuff. So please go listen to other episodes and tell your friends about it and everything and all this thing. I'll be back here tomorrow if tracks don't kill me, if homework don't kill me, and all that stuff. And I was gonna say that's all a lie. And I always want to thank all the people, and I always want to thank all the people who used to be my co-partners and everything, who want to be back on this bitch and who want to help me out and everything. So I really want to thank all you people and every time who really take the time and listen to this shit. So really, that ass beat. Yeah. My name is Keeber, aka Key. This is Late Night with Key, and I was gonna thank y'all for the rest of my damn life. So yeah, that's me.